everybody, this is Shayla, that's XELA. I know it's confusing, but it's totally awesome. Today my mom is at the war party in Orlando, Florida, so she's not here videotaping, so my videographer today will be my brother Ammon.
Yeah.
Don't worry, girls, if it's a little shaky, that's only because of all the push-ups he did today. You know you're an NAA kid if your favorite insect is John Guterman. You know you're an NAA kid if you know which NAA employee is really bad at backing out of parking spots. So, as you guys know, we are doing the 8 steps to success, and this week's step is...
Y'all see that game last night?
Ammon, are you serious? I was about to tell him what the third step is. The third step is listen.
Fine.
You should really read this book. I mean, for real. Seriously? Andy mentions on page 64, good communication is achieved only when people use their eyes, their ears, and their minds. Good communication requires us to become active listeners. They absorb information both through the words they hear and the speaker's body language. Body language is so important. I mean, how are we supposed to know what the person's emotions are? A normal listener only listens with their ears. An active listener uses their ears, their eyes, and their minds. You should always try and actively listen.
Well, what you say?
What
you say,
Ammon? Seriously. Actively listen to me right now.
Okay.
When you actively listen, it shows respect to the person who's talking. And what they're saying is probably important, so you should probably actively listen anyways. And you know those times when you're like listening to somebody talk, but you're not actually listening, you're not actually actively listening, you're just listening, so you're not paying attention. And then later they come back and they're like, did you hear what I said? And then you're like, no, that's not actively listening. When the GPS tells you to turn left and you turn right, that's not actively listening, and this might end up being you. And when you're surfing and somebody yells, "Shark!"
Oh my gosh, shark.
and you don't actively listen, that's bad, and this might end up being you. This next tip is very important, so listen actively. The more you associate with, listen to, watch, and think about the person you want to become, the more likely you'll become like them. Like if you want to be a basketball player, you watch all of the famous basketball players' games, you listen to him talk, you watch how he does things. If you meet him, that's great. It's like, I want to be like Andy when I'm older. I want to write books, I want to help people, I want to be able to speak in front of a crowd. So I watch his videos and I read the books he wrote, I read the books he reads, and I'm trying to become more like him. And it's very important to do these things now as a kid so that you'll have more time to grow and be great. Because you are going to do great things. Because anybody can be a good person, but we are going to be great people. Anybody can be normal, but we want to be awesome. There's this little thing called nominating, and I said your parents can do it. Well, don't be confused by that, because your parents can do it, but you can do it for yourself too, because you deserve it, and your parents might be too busy making dials or running appointments, so you can do it yourself. Next week's video is very important, okay? And if you want to know what it's going to be about, go ahead and read Chapter 4 in Andy's 8 Steps to Success book. And it's going to be very, very important, so you gotta watch it. And on this video, you can comment below and tell me how awesome I am. Oh, and my brother is available, so if you have any questions about that, comment below. He's like 6'1", he likes to surf, he's 16 years old, and, what? Dude, how do you expect me to get you married? What the heck? Now it's time for your NAA Kid of the Week. Your NAA Kid of the Week is... Finn Connors! Woo! Awesome, Finn. With 3 seconds to go in the third quarter, Finn gets the ball. He shoots! Right before the buzzer sounds, it swishes through the net. And this is the crazy part. He was at the half-court line. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that insane? Finn is a cool kid. He helps his mom out at home with all his brothers and sisters, and he serves at his mass, gets great grades, enjoys every sport, and he has a great sense of humor. Isn't that nice? Because Finn's such a good young man, he lets his dad beat him at ping pong every now and then. So nice. Or maybe it's the other way around, who knows. One of them wins and then the other one wins and they both let each other win. I can't wait to meet Finn and all of his brothers and sisters. See you on the cruise.